Happy Arvo. Thank you so much for joining me today. And welcome to Roll the Tape. Roll the Tape.
To this week in Australia.
That's right. We're all the way from up top here in Indiana. I'm going down under through a series of tubes called the internet to see what happened in Australia this week. Granted, I am having to record this one day early because I'm going on a short 4-day trip. Not to Australia, unfortunately. A 4-day trip to Australia would consist almost only of plane rides. But I am nevertheless going on a 4-day trip. So, if anything happens tomorrow in Australia, and you're like, how did he not acknowledge this major event? Australia just sent off nuclear weapons. It's because I had to record this a day in advance. Let's go. Okay, see, right off the bat, this post is from last week, so we get to skip it. We already covered the controversial chicken burger. Okay, we don't get to skip it. Because the very next post, guys, is an escalation of the conflict. A major escalation. Holy crap, guys. I can't believe it's coming to this. We need to weaponize Bluey to settle the burger sandwich debate. Guys, please calm down. You might be taking this a step too far, okay? I don't know what I would do without Bluey. I have a 1-year-old son, okay? Please, calm down. Many of you are aware that the Americans are once again trying to enforce their cultural imperialism on us by trying to make us call chicken burgers sandwiches. Hey, guys, I don't know. I'm not trying to do anything, okay? I'm not trying to make you guys do anything. In fact, if it comes down to Bluey, I might just start calling it a burger to appease you. This sort of treatment won't come as any surprise to non-Americans, as we've been dealing with it all our lives. Except this time we have a way to resist. If anyone is in touch with Ludo Studios team, please petition them to include a scene in the next episode of Bluey that drives the message home. In this scene, while eating lunch, Bluey asks her dad what the difference is between a sandwich and a burger. Bandit then explains that anything served on a bun with a grilled filling... A grilled filling? Ew. Is by definition a burger, whereas anything served between slices of bread is a sandwich. Okay, so now we're calling it grilled, because according to Google, it could be fried. But okay, if you want to narrow the definition even more in favor of the beef burger, then sure, we can call it a grilled filling. Whereas anything between slices of bread is a sandwich. I have bad news, guys. A bun is bread. Bandit then slams down a steak senga, don't know what that is, to demonstrate. Please, Ludo, do it for the culture. Do it for Australia. I saw a clip of an American YouTuber about this topic. He even went so far as to get up the definition of a burger. Savory ingredient. That implies it's like meat flavored. And then it says fried. I guess through some kind of technicality, you could call it a burger. Incredibly, the definition had him questioning himself, rather trying to rationalize the other savory ingredient can't include chicken. We can never speak of this again. This definition and this YouTuber's self-awareness could end the whole banter. There you go. You just said it. You want this war to perpetuate on eternally, huh? That's the definition of evil. The fact they see something different and immediately disagree and even try to disprove it. Just ignorant, close-minded idiots. Holy shoot. Oh no, even the Kiwis and the Aussies are banding together. I think I better just move on, guys, before someone gets hurt. This YouTuber guy is a dummy. Okay, let's move on. Damn, what is this Jetstar airline you guys got over there down under? Is that like the equivalent to Spirit Airline? That's our crappiest airline over here in America. But what the hell is that? And it looks like there's not even a puke bag in there or like any kind of information about the flight. Like usually you get a manual, a puke bag. This looks like it's just been torn to pieces, like it's out of Jurassic Park. I could almost swear that those bastards have 1 or 2 fewer toilets on the planes than they used to. Damn, how big are these planes that you guys fly on? I mean, I know there's all sorts of different sized planes, but usually when I fly on a plane, it's got like 1 toilet, and that's it. Maybe 2. Man faces massive fine after bulldozing over a mile of... Well, why are you using the term mile? You guys don't... Do you use that term? Hold on. It says Australians sometimes use mile in a colloquial way. Okay. That's pretty cool. Anyway. Of National Park for driveway. It was just astounding that someone could think this kind of activity was okay. Did he not know? The most astounding part is, how do you think that this mile of land is your property? Why debate when you can have both? I appreciate the sentiment, but what the hell is that? I don't think you have either right there. Outrage as new Aussie car tax ignores dangerous mega oots. But wasn't that whole thing last week that they were imposing a new tax that specifically targeted oots? Some hybrid Mazdas are now subject to the luxury car tax, but the Ram 3500 still isn't. Oh, okay. You have to pay more for a car that costs you more? Like there's an extra tax on a car just because it's luxurious? So a car that costs $80,000 and gets 4 liters per 100K will be, as of the middle of next year, subject to a luxury car tax. Okay. So it's got to do with its efficiency. But then why are hybrid cars included? I'm confused by that. Coca-Cola has been taking water for free from Perth's aquifers. I don't know what an aquifer is, to be totally honest. For decades. Here's what we know. I can't believe a giant conglomerate would do something like this. All right, let's dig in a little bit deeper. So in 1992, they got approval to take spring water from private property at Carragullen a few times a week. And then, of course, they increased it to 22 truckloads a week. The city refused pending hydrogeological report, but Coca-Cola appealed, and the state planning minister approved an average of 10 truckloads of 28,000 liters per week with a maximum of 15 truckloads. For free? Why? Why not just make them pay? I think they can afford it. Sums it up. Small car only. Hey. Everything's relative, you know. It's not like he parked a road train there. So, it is kind of small by Australian standards. Do you drive a Ford F-150, Ram 1500, Toyota Tundra, or Chevrolet Silverado in Australia? Sorry, but it turns out everyone dislikes you. I think that title goes a little too far. And also, an F-150, man, that's funny to read, because if everyone disliked everyone who drove an F-150 over here in Indiana, it would just be a civil war. Everyone would hate each other. But also, that's not even like the big one, you know? What about maybe an F-250? How about if you drive an F-250 and you park it in more than one parking spot? or a parking spot that says small car only. Then everyone hates you. How about that? Having babies in Australia is not a good deal, and more women are saying not for me. I think that's the case all around the world, really. It's pretty sad. We definitely need to do something about that, don't we, folks? Babies, it turns out, are pretty important. Definitely need to have some kind of incentive to have babies, or at least like not so many disincentives. In other words, you need to be able to buy a house that can fit the babies in it. We got to figure this out, both in America and Australia. So I guess Netflix is increasing their prices in Australia yet again, which seems to, it's just like an ongoing thing. It's on a cycle. I mean, I guess, you know, inflation is never ending, so therefore prices are always just going to keep going up. But this seems a little bit excessive. $25.99. Granted, it's AUD. A standard plan with ads is now $7.99. Wait, that's cheap as hell. I would say just get the standard plan with ads. That's what I do. And I think I pay $7.99. Let me look that up because that seems really cheap. $7.99. I mean, I get people are upset. I'm supposed to be outraged, but I'm kind of surprised how cheap that is. Yeah, I mean, what the hell? I'm paying $6.99 American or USD with ads, standard with ads, and it's only $7.99 for you guys. So it's the equivalent of $4.64 a month. Now I'm outraged. That post is meant to outrage you guys. I'm freaking outraged now. The other portrait Gina Reinhardt wants removed, which I already skipped this post because this is the same portrait I saw last week. But there's another one. Let's see. What the hell? What the hell? Subscribe to unlock. No. So this is all I get? I mean, I can understand why she wants that removed, guys. I can understand. 2-year-old was losing her mind because of this wild animal got in the house. Look how cute this little bird is. I'm going to be honest, if it was flapping around my house, I'd probably lose my mind too. I'm not going to lie. But you guys are Australian, so you're built a little bit different. When it's sitting on your finger like that, it is very cute. I'm really disappointed this is just a photo, though, and not a video. The post should be a video of the 2-year-old freaking out about the little bird flapping around. Because I want to see that. All right, folks. That's it for this week. And signing off, I'm going to call for peace among the burger sandwich debate. Let's just agree to call it a chicken sandwich. No, I'm just kidding. Call it whatever you like. It still tastes good. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining me.